Hello, my friends. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. This is Jennifer. Guys, we had quite a week last week. It's just been a lot going on in our personal lives, and I'm very glad to be here with you today to share some of the things that I've been doing to kind of keep my mind in a positive place. Saturday, I got to see friend Sarah, who I haven't seen in quite a while. For anyone who's new here, Sarah actually lived with us for a couple of years, and it was great. We went out to lunch and we went to Austin Creative Reach, which was delightful. My favorite find is actually thanks to her because she was digging through patterns and she found this beautiful, just pristine 1982, completely uncut Raggedy Ann and Andy pattern. I did not have this printing, so that puts me at a grand total of 6 now. And on my list for someday is to go through all the patterns and just see how they're different. I did get some other odds and ends, but nothing really worth showing. Just really supplies. I have been trying to trend toward only buying my supplies secondhand whenever possible. There are obviously things that I can't, like, you need new needles and you're gonna need thread, and I'm careful about secondhand thread because sometimes it's just already dry rotted or whatever. So anyway, had a great time. She got some stuff, I got some stuff, and we got some quality time together. I did make a start on the Doctor Who quilt repair that I mentioned to you guys last couple of videos. I did exactly what I said I thought I was going to do, which is I removed the top piece. This is the section with all the damage, and I'm going to show you guys what this looks like not on the quilt, and you can see quite clearly that there are holes all the way through. So this is the entire top border with the exception of the it's border, it's sashing, it is the entire top section with the exception of the cornerstones, which I actually left intact. So here it is without its top piece. And my plan here is to remake this section, and I'm probably going to applique it down instead of trying to piece it in. I haven't quite decided yet. I will figure that out. But also, I had to remove all of this quilting. So my plan for that, I think I mentioned last week, I am going to add some waste fabric to this and put it on my frame so that I can requilt that and anywhere else that needs the quilting repaired. It does need a few patches, so I will definitely do that first. I did play quite a bit with my embroidery machine last week because, new toy. One of the things I did was I really wanted to stitch out some of the quilt designs. There are maybe half dozen that are just in the machine, and this was one of them. So I just made a pot holder. This has Insel Bright and regular batting inside, and I thought this was pretty phenomenal. It was actually supposed to be 2 colors, but since it was a test, I just did it all in 1 color, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty great. I'm sure it'll be very dirty once I use it, but I still really like it. I also did a bunch more Sherlock Holmes titles. I had chatted with my husband about it. I have a couple more blocks designed that are going to be in the pipeline soon. I'll probably work on those this week or next week. And I wanted book titles for those, but after some discussion with my husband, he really wants those to be more fandom-y. So instead of saying that they were titles by Conan Doyle, he wants them to say that they were by Watson. So I actually redid the couple of titles I had already made, including the one on the pattern that posted on Friday. It doesn't change the pattern at all, but I did change the book on the block. And I am going to go back in here and put something here. I just haven't figured out what yet, so that'll happen at some point. And then I made a bunch more. These are not obviously trimmed or anything yet, but they will be going into some of the blocks that I've already designed specifically for him. And those will be entirely new ones that I will share on Sew Hooked and Fandom and Stitches later. This pattern did go live on Friday. It is free for your personal use. You can get it on my website, sewhookedjen.com. You can get it on Fandom and Stitches, which is my fandom website that I share with lots and lots and lots of other people. I did finish the insulation in our garage. I was working on insulating our garage doors, which were not insulated at all. I ended up putting 2 layers of insulation in them, and the difference is just kind of mind-blowing. the temperature, the best it's been is about 10 degrees cooler at the same time of day during the same like temperature as a previous day. It's the main thing is that it just doesn't feel like an oven in there. Even when it's really warm, it doesn't hit you quite the same when you walk in. And so I was able to do some quilting. And the first thing I did was a small piece, which was a UFO that I came across when I was looking for something completely different. And I'm actually going to be sending this to Jules for her husband, who is a chess guy. These are chess blocks that I designed years and years and years and years ago. This was one of my most popular patterns while I was still selling patterns, and it is, I think, probably by far the one that I've shared the most since I started sharing my retired patterns for charity donations. So this is a friendly game, and these are just the blocks from a friendly game. The actual pattern includes instructions on making like a whole chessboard. But this was just me testing each individual pattern, and I gave it a little meander. I left these kind of in relief so they would be poofy, put a little gold on the back, and had fun making this quilt label. And yeah, so one little finished piece. This is a UFO I didn't even remember that I had, and now it'll go on to Jules for her hubby. If you are interested in any of my retired patterns, there's actually a retired pattern page on Sewhooked that you can find the things that used to be available that aren't currently available. There's a couple of reasons for that I won't go into now, but I will share retired patterns in exchange for a small donation to the charity of your choice. And finally, and very excitingly, I did make my July Talk to Me Tuesday Block of the Month blocks. These were chosen by Crystal. I had a really fun time making them. This one is Scrap Jar Stars, and this one is Antique Tile, and you will find the links to the patterns and the designers on Talk to Me Tuesday. We credit everyone, and again, because I'm just going to keep saying this because as someone who sold patterns for a really long time and also has a Quilty website, not one Quilty website, but two Quilty websites, it's very important to credit designers. It's very important to share where you got things from. So we are being meticulous about that. So you'll find the designers and the links to the patterns at the talktometuesday.wordpress.com. There's going to be a tab at the top that has the archive. So as soon as those patterns are going up, I'm putting them in the archive so they'll all be in one place. I'm sticking with my rainbow theme. I tried to get in as many colors as I could for these. I am loving the way they all look together. It's been really fun just to see what everyone has picked so far. I, of course, have seen what everyone has picked because I'm the one writing all the posts, and I think as they come together in all of our different fabrics, they're just going to be fabulous. I would like to give a shout out to Erica at the Purple Quilt Company. She did a live stream last week where she featured one of my free patterns, which is Fist Raise. I loved seeing the block she already made, and she live streamed working on the block, and I think she's planning on doing that again this week. So you guys go check her out. There will be a link in the description to Erica over at the Purple Quilt Company. She has a great YouTube channel. She's doing Vlogmas right now and is she's sharing videos every day. And she's got a real Talk to Me Tuesday vibe. She's not a Talk to Me Tuesdayer, but I think if you like Talk to Me Tuesday, I think you'll like Erica. So go check her out. As I'm heading out today, I really want to thank all of my coffee supporters. You guys are amazing. You're keeping my free content free, which is all I really want. I don't want to go back to selling stuff again, and I love being able to share for free. So thank all of these people for supporting not just my YouTube channel, but Sewhooked and Fandom and Stitches, and you guys are amazing, and I really, really appreciate your support. I'm putting you here now because of the cameos I've been doing at the end, the cat cameos, and especially the birds, which I have been doing. I'm going to do that again today because you guys have really been enjoying it, and I want you to see all of these wonderful people's names instead of tagging them at the end where you might miss it. So a little bit of bird video here, and I am working on a longer one that's just going to be birds because you guys have enjoyed it so much. You guys have a really wonderful week. Have a crafty week. Be sure and share, comment, like, subscribe. I would love to see your videos, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.